Today we're going to make candles in these molds, and the first step is to cut the wick so that it goes the whole length of the candle. So I put the wick into the top here and thread it through like this. Put the lid on and see if it'll come out the bottom end. And I cut the wick. And when the wax is melted and ready to be poured, I will put the candle in like this. That'll hold it upright, and then I will pour the wax into there. Here we are melting the wax. These were a bunch of old candles that were melted down. And when the wax is finally melted, we'll put it in this container. And then we'll pour it into the molds. Okay, now that the wax is all melted, we're going to pour it into the pitchers. And from there, we'll pour it into the candle molds. Now we're going to have to cool the wax a little bit. You can't pour this hot wax into the mold right away, so you got to let it cool. So I'm going to put it outside where it's cold and let the wax cool for a little bit. It's 23 degrees outside, so we'll let the wax sit here and cool, and then we'll pour it into the molds. See how the wax is cooling? Wax starts cooling like that, it's ready to pour. I'm going to take it inside and we're going to pour it. This is called the first filling. After a while, the wax will contract a little bit and we'll have to put in more wax. After the wax cools a little bit, the wax starts to contract. And so I have to put a hole in it because it's going to contract, and I'm going to have to fill the candle again. And I'll do that through this hole. See how it's contracting in there? We'll do that. And then I'll be able to fill it again. After the candle cools off completely, I'll have a second filling. And that'll be the hole that I pour the wax in when it contracts all the way. Okay, the candles have been cooling for a couple of hours out in the cold weather, so I'm going to remove them from their molds here. First thing I have to do is take that piece of putty off. There we go, out it comes. There's a new candle. Our third one here, take the putty off. Cap here, and it should push through very easily. Comes out. Okay, I'm getting some hot wax. This little cup. And I'm going to fill up the hollow interior of these candles. It's called the second filling.